loss. They completed the pass, but it was –
that was snuffed out this time,
it
Swick.
was. It was well read by the John Marshall defense.
Yeah, the same.
2nd and 12 for Heritage Hall.
Same player called for that pass interference was in on that tackle. You can tell he's fired up right now.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 2 running backs, 1 on each side of Robert Imbro, the quarterback for Heritage Hall. Ball is snapped. He's going to hand off to number 1 up the middle for maybe 3 yards before he is tackled by the John Marshall Bear defense. Number 1 being River Faulkner.
Yeah, and I like that even though he has 2 fumbles, they're still not scared to come back to him. And
sometimes they run a little bit of an option, read option type play where they may or may not hand off the football, but if they don't, Robert Imbro's bouncing out, bootlegging it left or right, looking for the open receiver. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 3 on each side. 1 running back, Jaden Williams. Ball is snapped. Imbro throws deep, corner of the end zone, incomplete.
He just ran out of real estate there, Swick.
He had a lead on him, but there just wasn't enough room in the back of the end zone to keep it in bounds.
No, but I do want to point out, lovely job of the shoulder fake there. It really held up that defensive back just enough to give you a shot. Just ran out of real estate
to get some room. It's now 4th down and 8 on the John Marshall 17.
And they're going to go for it.
Heritage Hall is going for it.
I'm surprised they're not kicking the field goal.
4th down, 4 receivers split in the shotgun formation, 1 running back. Ball is snapped. Imbro's looking to throw and does. Incomplete. Was looking for Joe Washington, number 2. But now John Marshall's going to take over on offense. The score is still 0-0. We've seen quite a few change of possessions tonight, Taylor, and it's been pretty remarkable.
Yeah,
these teams are so well matched up.
Yeah, and it's
pretty fun to watch.
It's been a battle. It's been a battle in the trenches. Those defensive backs and wide receivers play both ways. We're seeing them battle. It's just a battle all around. Real gritty football tonight.
So John Marshall is going to start their no-huddle offense. Kane Donovan in at quarterback. Ball is snapped. He's going to hand off to T.J. Carter up the middle, who gets 1 yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, and he had to break about 3 tackles to get that, Swick.
That's right. There was a lot of penetration by the Heritage Hall defense. They got in the backfield and really disrupted the play. And they're just going to mark it down at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 right now. We're in the second quarter, 0-0. And they're making an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. Running back on each side. Ball is snapped. Kane Donovan hands off to the running back who bounces it outside for about 4 yards. Let's see, 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for John Marshall. 3 wide receivers split. Kane Donovan looking over. Oh, he's going to make an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. Jeff Horrocks is calling for an audible. They relay the information to the offensive line. T.J. Carter goes in motion. Ball is snapped. He throws to T.J. Carter, who's blown up by Landon Lahodny. Now, they called a flag. They threw a flag, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Taylor, that they're gonna call unsportsmanlike contact because he led with his head.
Yeah, or
is this what
they're either going to say he led with his head? I thought he pushed his arms out, or they're going to call it a defenseless receiver. I would lean towards either way. It should be thrown. I'm going to lean towards it was a defenseless receiver.
Yeah.
Nope, and it was leading with the head. You were right, Swick.
Yeah. Really, really tough decision. I mean, there just wasn't anything that wide receiver could do about it, or that running back. I'm sorry, that's T.J. Carter. They split out into the flats and threw him the football. So that's going to be first down, John Marshall, because of the personal foul.
Yeah, that's not a good spot there. This should be 15 yards.
1st and 10 for the John Marshall Bears. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Donovan throws. Incomplete. Threw underneath to number 2, Bryce Stevens, but it was well covered by the Heritage Hall defense. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 at their own 33-yard line for the Bears. It's pretty amazing to see the speed and the athleticism on both teams, especially when they try to throw the football.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really a tight matchup. If you're each quarterback, you've got to throw that ball in a perfect spot in order to complete it. Shotgun formation, ball is snapped to Devin Johnson up the gut, who gets close to the first down marker, but he's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and maybe 3. Just a draw, running back draw up the middle. He bounced it outside and then was tackled just a few yards shy of the first down marker. They're on their own 40-yard line now, John Marshall.
Makes it 3rd and very manageable.
3rd and 3. And they get back to the line of scrimmage extremely quick. They've got 4 wide receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 running back in motion. Ball is snapped. They're going to run an option, and he's going to pitch it to T.J. Carter, who gets close to the. I don't think he got it. I think that was well defended by the Heritage Hall Chargers. They were able to stop them short of the line of scrimmage, correct, Taylor?
Yeah, and I think it was a very tight spot there, too. They weren't given any ground there on that spot.
It's going to be 4th and 1, and I think they're going to go for it. They're just bringing in a different offensive substitution, maybe more so for a goal line.
I thought they were going for it. Now I think they're punting it, Swick.
That's interesting. Okay, it's 4th and 1, and John Marshall has their punt team on the field.
It's a long yard, folks.
Ball is snapped, and they're going to fake it to it's Devin Johnson. He got the first down. I knew when they put Devin Johnson in there as the punter, they're going to fake it, and that's exactly what happened.
What a great scheme. The whole thing was set up to – it fooled me up here. They had out – their looked like a goal line set. They call them out, put out a punt team, and Swick was right on top of it.
Devin Johnson in at punter. I think
no
a fake
says
is
I.
Let's see. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for John Marshall. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off, draw up the middle, the 40, really close to the 40, about 15-yard gain. I was kind of confused on who actually got the ball right there because I thought it was a fake and they were going to bootleg out. But no, they gave the running back the ball. That's good enough for another John Marshall first down. They're now in Heritage Hall territory on the 42-yard line. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to the running back up the middle again for a 2-yard gain. Clock is ticking, 6:34 left in the first half, 0-0, which is something we did not expect tonight. Both teams have a high-powered offense, typically score a lot of points, and so tonight they finally met their match. So it's going to be it's an entertaining game here tonight, especially if you like more defensive-oriented football. And we've got a timeout called by John Marshall. We're going to take one, too. They are currently driving on the Heritage Hall Chargers. It's a heck of a ball game here tonight at Taft Stadium. Stick around. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, St. Anthony's Hospital, and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Orthopedic injuries happen when you're active, not when you're just sitting at a desk. That's why you need access to injury care 24/7. And it's now available at the Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at the SSM Health St. Anthony Healthplex in North OKC. Walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com/injury clinic. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, now you can skip the ER, but not the expertise at the 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
And we're back. Welcome to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health, St. Anthony's Hospitals, and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. That was a first down by John Marshall, so we've got to give a big shout-out to our first down sponsor, Tinker Federal Credit Union. Are you looking for a car and truck loans for a new used vehicle, or maybe to refinance? Your friends at Tinker Federal Credit Union will get you financed today. Apply online or just stop by one of their community branches at Tinker Federal Credit Union. Okay, since the break, they have started another play.
Yeah, and
so now it's 3rd and 8 with 6:20 left in the half.
it's a little curl route thrown out there, little contact, no flag on the play, and it was incomplete. So 3rd and long here.
Kane Donovan still in at quarterback for the John Marshall Bears. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 1 man in motion. Ball is snapped. Donovan's looking to throw. Throws a middle screen. Oh, and he is tackled hard.
By 26.
Goodness, what a tackle.
K.J. Evans.
Oh, my goodness. He laid the wood on that young man.
Did he ever?
And it was a legal hit, so we do not have any flags on the play.
And looks like John Marshall might be going for it again.
It's 4th down and 4. And they're in Heritage Hall territory on the 36. It's just too far to kick a field goal, but close enough you don't want to punt. So Kane Donovan gets the call from Coach Horrocks. 3 receivers split, shotgun formation, running back on each side. 4th down, let's go. Ball is snapped. Donovan's looking to throw, and does.
Oh,
Incomplete.
man, open. Contact.
And they're throwing
There's
the flag. They're going to call in pass interference. They're going to call pass interference, and it's going to be 1st down, John Marshall.
Well, all I'm going to say, Swick, is that if you threw it down here at the other end for the contact we saw earlier, then you got to throw it at this end for what we saw earlier.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
That time we saw contact.
But I still feel like the referees are a little sensitive when it comes to the pass interference calls.
Yeah,
tonight.
no. In my opinion, I don't want either one of them thrown. But like I said, if they're going to throw that over here, they've got to throw that over here. Makes it an even game with the penalties again.
You're right. John Marshall is lining up 1st down and 10 on the Heritage Hall 21. They have an opportunity to score here. Kane Donovan rallying his troops. 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field, 2 running backs, 1 on each side of Donovan. Ball is snapped. Donovan's looking to throw. He bootlegs right. Gets tackled for a loss. He started to run but just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be 2nd and maybe 12.
Yeah, lucky to gain back what he did there. It gets a little scary when you see him running in the backfield like that, Swick.
Shotgun formation. Donovan gets the call from Coach Horrocks. 4 receivers split out wide, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short side. Only has 1 running back in the backfield. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to T.J. Carter up the middle. He is tackled immediately. Oh, the ball! Oh, they're saying it's down. They're going to say he's down. The ball came loose. Heritage Hall picked it up and started running, but the referee came back and said no. They're going to mark him down. John Marshall's going to retain the football.
The refs must have had a great eye on that because, Swick, that looked like it was a live ball to me.
It did. I mean,
it was just out so fast.
Really close. Really close. 4 wide receivers split, 2 to the each side. Shotgun formation for John Marshall. They're getting the call from head coach Jeff Horrocks, who's calling the plays tonight.
And they're up.
Need to update
Ball
your
is
career
snapped.
skills?
Here we go. Kane Donovan gets the snap and throws incomplete. Threw on a comeback route, and it was incomplete. It's going to be 4th and long. What are they going to do here, Taylor?
If they went for it earlier, 15 yards ago, they're definitely going to go for it now.
4th and 13 for the John Marshall Bears. They're kind of in the red zone. They're in Heritage Hall territory on the 24-yard line.
I'd definitely be having at least 2 wide receivers go past the sticks here.
Well, they've got 4 wide receivers split out wide, ready to run. Ball is they tried to draw him off sides. Then they called a timeout, and we are going to take a quick timeout too. Don't go anywhere. Come back. It's the 4th. It's going to be 4th down situation for John Marshall, and they're going to go for it. So don't go anywhere. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health, St. Anthony Hospitals, and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM.
Need to update your career skills? Metro Technology Centers has the training you need to gain a competitive edge. Metro Tech has hundreds of short-term and online training courses, such as Eye Care Optics, Excel 2019, CLEAT certifications, Certified Nurse Aid, Medical Coding, IT certifications, and more. Earn certifications and licenses from industry experts at Metro Tech. For a better future and better career, come to the best at Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
And we're back. Welcome to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers on SSM Health and St. Anthony Hospitals, right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. 4th down situation for the John Marshall Bears. They're going for it, and they're throwing deep. They've got a man open.
Oh, man.
Hit him in the hands. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. They were so close to scoring a touchdown, and Heritage Hall is now going to take over on downs.
Yeah, that was number 9, and he dove, and he was outstretched for that. He just could not bring it in, but he did everything in his power to do it.
Another change of possession here, Taylor. 0-0 in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from halftime. It's so incredible that we haven't seen anybody score yet, and both these teams typically put up a ton of points.
We're going to have a delay of game here.
Is that on Heritage Hall?
Sorry. 12 men on illegal substitution on Heritage Hall.
Oh, I think there's 12 men on the field.
And that's going to make our penalty department even. Both teams have 3 each for 35 yards.
That's right.
Been a pretty clean game as far as what we've called this season.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10. No,
first and 15.
1st and 15 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. That's going to back them up. It's just crazy. We haven't seen we don't see 0-0 games very often in this day and age, especially when both teams run a fast-paced spread offense that rely on big plays, Shotgun formation, Robert Embro in at quarterback for the Heritage Hall Chargers. 3 wide receivers split. 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to Jaden Williams. He's got a hole, but then he's quickly tackled by the John Marshall defense. I think he got close to 5 yards. Might be 3rd and 11.
It looks like they're making them work for every yard, Swick. They're going to say it's only a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 12.
They're both sides are making these running backs work for every yard.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 2 running backs in the backfield. Robert Embro gets the snap, hands it off to the running back, immediately gets stopped by the John Marshall defense, got penetration, and just stifled the running back in the backfield.
Yeah, maybe a 2-yard tackle for loss there. Great job by this defensive line.
Heritage Hall is just not getting anything on this possession. They are going the wrong way. They are being backed up.
Yeah, and the stands are starting to shake, Swick.
Yes, it is.
That was big 55 on that stop.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 2 to each side. 1 running back, Gavin Freeman, in motion. Ball is snapped. Imbro's got time, bounces out right, still looking for a man, and throws and completes it to Joe Washington for about 6 or 7 yards. It's going to be short of the first down marker, but they're going to be closer to it. So they're making progress, but now it's going to be 4th down and 4. Heritage Hall is going to have an opportunity to convert with under 2 minutes left in this half. Time is of the essence.
We watching for fake punt here, Swick?
Oh, they're bringing in Gavin Freeman, so this could be a punt or it could be a fake. We've seen Gavin Freeman do both. It's 4th down and 4. We'll see if he punts or not.
I wonder if they let him just decide once he's back there.
Ball is snapped, and the punt is up.
It's low.
And it is kind of a squib kick. It is picked up by Bryce Stevens. He's going to bounce out to the wide. There's already a flag.
That's going to be blocking the back.
He's gaining some. He makes several guys miss, but then he's tackled at the 40. But that's going to be brought back even further.
Yeah, that's going to be a block in the
Minute
back.
12 left in the first half.
Yeah, unfortunately, he tried to sneak that shoulder in front of him and get that block in clean, but just didn't. And wasn't no need for it because his returner was already past him after he tried to put in that block. So just unfortunate mistake.
Unbelievable first half. I never, if you would have said, Swick, what if I told you it was going to be 0-0 at half? I would have told you, you're crazy. Have you seen these two teams play?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It's been a chess match, man.
Yeah, it's been pretty remarkable. I know Heritage Hall is a division or a class under. They're 3A. John Marshall's 4A. But last time Heritage Hall was in 4A, they won the state championship.
Exactly.
Shotgun formation for John Marshall. Kane Donovan looks to throw, and he does.
That's going to be a catch,
Is
Swick.
that catch? Did he catch it?
That's a catch, Swick.
The wide receiver was really close to the sideline, and it looks like the referee is going to call it a catch. You're right, for about 7 yards. So, actually, 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Shotgun formation. Kane Donovan getting the call from Coach Horrocks. He's making the adjustments at the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Kane throws. Overthrown. Incomplete pass. That stops the clock at 1 minute left before halftime. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 on their own 30 for John Marshall. Heritage Hall making some substitutions on defense. River Faulkner coming out of the game. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand it to T.J. Carter up the middle. He's got room to run. 45-50, 45-40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, John Marshall. Running back.
No flags.
Up the middle for a running back draw. Makes one guy miss and then hits off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable play and execution by John Marshall. We've now got a flag. I think that might be for taunting.
I didn't see anything
outlandish. But sometimes it's not what you see.
Yeah, sometimes
it's
what
you
you
hear.
You're right.
So we'll see what the referee
And who was
says
that on the
about
run? Who was that?
I think that was T.J. Carter, number 21.
Just impressive. How many yards was that?
Oh,
Swick?
goodness, that was 60. That was a 60-yard run.
60-yard run. Wow.
And John Marshall's on the scoreboard now. They've got a 6-0 lead, and John Marshall is not kicking Okay.
Sideline interference.
Very interesting call.
Okay. That makes more sense because I was like, I really did not see anyone celebrating or anything.
Coach Horrocks is going off on the players.
Well, usually you still get a warning on that sideline that first time, but we don't know what's happened. They might have already got that warning, so. See, and it really affects them because they go for 2, so it's going to push them back 5 yards, make this a 7-yard 2-point conversion play as opposed to a 3-yard. So
sometimes that gives you know how they ran out of real estate earlier?
Yes.
It's going to give them more room to operate their
unless
offense.
You wanted to run it in.
That's true, and I don't think they will. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field. Kane Donovan in at quarterback still. This is for the 2-point conversion. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. Slant over the middle and complete. 2-point conversion is good. Through a slant right to Bryce Stevens. Complete. It is now 8-0. John Marshall leads with 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Unbelievable first half. Been back and forth all day. I don't know how many change of possessions we've seen so far in this football game.
Just gritty football,
but
man.
They are getting after it, and they had to score on a 60-yard rush by T.J. Carter for the John Marshall Bears, and then they get a penalty for a sideline interference. That backs the 2-point conversion up even further, but Kane Donovan said, no, don't worry. I'm going to throw a slant to Bryce Stevens over the middle. Complete 2-point conversion. Good. John Marshall is up 8-0 on the Heritage Hall Chargers right now. With 50 seconds left in the second quarter, John Marshall's going to get the football to start the third quarter.
Yeah, this has just been something else to watch. We don't usually see.
And we don't usually see it because Heritage Hall doesn't go through this. They've lost 3 games in 5 years.
And it's really been a pretty much clean game as far as flags go, especially with this COVID season. Been very clean.
We've seen some pass interference.
Just one on each side, though. That's nothing.
Yeah, but questionable calls.
Oh, I agree with that. But both are even in that department at least. At least no one can come away with that excuse.
So John Marshall is going to send their kickoff team out onto the field. They've got an 8-0 lead. Heritage Hall has Gavin Freeman back there to return the kick. With their kick return team.
Boy, I try to kick it deep.
So John Marshall is going to kick off, and it's a squib kick up the middle. It is recovered by Gavin Freeman, but he's going to go the 40, 45.
He's got a hole.
50. He breaks free. 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Heritage Hall just took back the kickoff for a touchdown. No flags. No flags. What a way to answer if you're the Heritage Hall Chargers. They're going to send their 2-point conversion team out onto the field. What a kick return by Gavin Freeman for the Heritage Hall Chargers. He was in and out, cutting into running lanes, and then he just outran the John Marshall Bears there along the sideline to take it to the house. It's 6-8. We'll see if they can get this 2-point conversion right now. Robert Imbro in the offense is out on the field. Ball is snapped. Imbro's bootlegging out right. Throws. Incomplete. 2-point conversion is not good. So now John Marshall has a 2-point lead. 8-6 with 37 seconds left in the second quarter. We didn't have any fireworks the entire first quarter, and then for the first 8 minutes in the second quarter. And then John Marshall scores on a 60-yard touchdown run, gets the 2-point conversion, And so they have to kick the ball off to Heritage Hall. Well, Heritage Hall takes the kickoff back for a touchdown. That was about a 70-yard kickoff return?
I marked it at 70, yeah.
That's incredible.
And that was number 6, right?
He had lanes all day long. Unbelievable. And now, if you're just tuning in, Heritage Hall was not able to convert the 2-point conversion, so the score is 8-6. John Marshall has a 2-point lead, and we are 37 seconds away from halftime. Make sure you tune into our halftime show. We've got a lot to talk about. We will highlight kind of what's happened in this first half, what can we expect in the second half. We'll also talk some other sports, sporting news. OU played last week. We'll preview kind of the Oklahoma State game tomorrow, talk about some NFL. You don't want to miss out on our halftime show here on CBS Sports Radio. Heritage Hall is going to kick the ball off to Bryce Stevens and the John Marshall Bears, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag. So that's going to be pretty good field position for the John Marshall Bears. However, I don't know if there's enough time to really operate your offense unless T.J. Carter can just take it to the house again. With that running back draw, it was blocked perfectly, just the way they drew it up. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay, they're going to re-kick the kickoff.
I'm a little surprised with that.
Yeah, not every day do you see that. I'm not sure how that's determined, but
I would take the field position and try a few little pass plays myself. They have confidence in their special teams.
And Gavin Freeman can take back kickoffs for Heritage Hall. You best believe Bryce Stevens can take back kickoffs for John Marshall. They just match up. Both teams match up so well in every category. And so it makes for a good football game. It's a dogfight here tonight at Taft Stadium.
That's exactly what it's been.
Very historic stadium. My dad ran track here. My grandfather ran track here. This is the first game I've ever broadcasted was here at Taft Stadium. Kick is up. Is that Bryce Stevens or Devin Johnson? Ooh, they're going to reverse it. He's got some room to run. 40. Yeah, he's going to be tackled at the 42. No, I'm sorry.
The 36.
That's the 36. Nice reverse on the kick return. Sometimes that does open up the lane sometimes. So John Marshall's going to take over on offense with 28 seconds left. They've got a 2-point lead, 8-6 over the Heritage Hall Chargers. Thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's broadcast and everybody listening online at KINBFM.com. Really do appreciate you tuning into our broadcast tonight. I'm your CBS Sports Radio play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, and Taylor Hildebrand to my right. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. Donovan's going to hand off to T.J. Carter up the middle. He's immediately tackled by Heritage Hall Chargers. Barely makes it to the line of scrimmage, and that clock is ticking, and that's probably going to take us to halftime, correct, Taylor?
That's what I would guess. They're looking at the sideline like they might want another play, but nope, they're going to go to the locker room.
That's going to be halftime. Right now, John Marshall has the lead 8-6 over Heritage Hall. This is a game you don't want to miss out on, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have the SSM Health St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Tech halftime show, where we're going to kind of talk about what just happened in the first half, what we can expect in the second half, and we'll touch on some other football going around the state of Oklahoma and collegiately and professionally. You don't want to miss out. Stay right where you're at. You're in tune to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health, St. Anthony Hospitals, and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Injuries don't wait. for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern. Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Today, WeFixMoney.com's network of lenders may be able to help, and some lenders offer same-day funding. WeFixMoney.com has been helping people for over 10 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. It's free to use, and customers are under no obligation to accept any loan offered. So if you or a loved one needs emergency cash, log on to WeFixMoney.com today. WeFixMoney.com is a proud member of the Online Lenders Alliance and maintains the highest standards for a safe and secure experience. Trust the name you know, WeFixMoney.com. For all of your emergency cash needs, go to WeFixMoney.com. That's WeFixMoney.com.
Need a banking partner you can count on? Call First Security Bank and Trust Company. It will be the best call you will ever make. Personal banking with First Security Bank and Trust Company can make life so easy. We offer mobile banking, online banking, and qualifying accounts can even make deposits using a cell phone. You will have instant access to all of your financial information, and you're able to check your balance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can transfer funds and even pay bills. You have total control. Plus, we offer personal customer service to help you with all your banking needs. Visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street, or give us a call at 405-424-4341, or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu of your favorite meats, brisket, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. This ain't no ordinary barbecue place. You don't need teeth for this meat. Big O's features signature loaded smoked potatoes with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Barbecue has never tasted so good. Try Big O's Roly-Oly, loaded nachos, or barbecue pizza. Place your order now and you can drive through. Call 405-657-2235. 657-2235. Big O's Pork and Dreams, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond. Now open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday.
Looking for a great career? Metro Technology Centers has the training you need for jobs in high demand. Metro Tech has hands-on training in eye care technology, aircraft maintenance, and many more. Earn critical certifications and licenses taught by industry experts. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life to prepare you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now and gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Third down, goal to go with the 2 for Mahomes. Sprinting to the right side, fires Tyreek Hill. He's got it! Touchdown! Kansas City! The third touchdown pass of the night for Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs convert on 3rd and goal from the 2.
The 1-0 Chiefs head to Los Angeles to take on the 1-0 Chargers at a brand new SoFi Stadium. Pre-game starts at 2 p.m. right here on your radio home for Chiefs football.
Sponsored by First Security Bank, Boomer Kia, and Tinker Federal Credit Union. CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Bankruptcy, divorce, late payments, these things can devastate your credit history. And if you've had any of these hiccups, chances are you've been taken advantage of by lenders who've acted like they're doing you a favor. Well, Oklahoma, it's time to put your foot down. And Boomer Kia is here to help. Every month, Boomer Kia helps dozens of people with no credit or even poor credit get into a brand new Kia with a great interest rate, all with only $240 down. Don't believe me? Visit boomerkia.com and click the iPrecheck banner. iPrecheck uses your real credit information to determine if you are eligible for approval. Get this, it takes less than 60 seconds, and you know your buying power instantly. What's the best thing about iPreCheck at boomerkia.com? It doesn't show up or even hurt your credit history. You literally have nothing to lose. So don't get suckered into a buy here, pay here deal. Definitely don't wind up owing double what your car is worth. You have options, and you have friends with Boomer Kia. I'm James Wade, General Manager at Boomer Kia, and I approve this message.
With approved credit through KMF, plus tax, tag, and license. Expires 9/5/2020.
Welcome back. It's time for the halftime show, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union. Communication Federal Credit Union has branches in Oklahoma and are committed to providing the best overall value of financial products and services available to their members. Join Communication Federal Credit Union today. They are our halftime show sponsor here on the high school game of the week on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. I'm your CBS Sports Radio play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, and I've got my color commentator, Taylor, to my right. We've got an 8-6 ball game. John Marshall has a 2-point lead going into the third quarter. They're going to get the ball back to begin the second half. Taylor, what was your can you describe the first half in a nutshell?
God, it was just a battle. We saw both teams just fighting for every yard that they got. It was pretty clean first half as well. Just two big pass interferences on both teams that got them into the red zone, but neither one of those teams scored on those possessions either, Swick. One was off of a big kickoff return, and one was a 60-yard run by the John Marshall Bears. So it's just been a battle in the trenches and between the DBs and wide receivers. It's just been a really fun game to watch.
Both teams match up tremendously well, and we're seeing it tonight. We're seeing it, and it's just an exciting football game here at Taft Stadium in the heart of Oklahoma City, and you can't ask for a better game, to be honest. And you can't ask for better weather. It's beautiful out here. Big shout-out to everyone listening online, using our CBS Sports Radio app, our free cell phone app, Stream PPBC, and you can listen to us right from your cell phone. You can listen to any Perry Publishing and Broadcasting radio station.
That's true.
Straight from your cell phone. But also, if you want to do the video stream, I would really recommend that. Log on to KINBFM.com. Just go to KINBFM.com, and you'll see the All City Sports YouTube link. Click on the All City Sports YouTube link, and then, boom, you're watching the game live, and you're listening to Taylor and I do the broadcast. It's really a great, convenient, fun way to enjoy high school football and to listen to us do a broadcast. There's nothing better, to be honest.
No, we've moved on up for sure.
We've got Lucky 7 on the camera, and he's doing a great job. And I think he's got me right now. There we are.
There he is.
I see you.
Hey.
I see you. Oh, my goodness. I love this streaming thing.
Yes.
Hey, that's cool. And then this is Red Bull, just so you know. I don't want that to be mistaken. I'm not Harry Carey, but I do like that guy. But it's a beautiful evening here at Taft Stadium, historic Taft Stadium. And just to give you a little bit of a brief history of this place, if you're from Oklahoma City, you probably are familiar with Taft Stadium. It was built in 1934. So many generations of Oklahomans played football, soccer, ran track here. And, it was this place is the home of my first ever football game broadcast. I did Soul Bowl way back in the day. Gerald Jones was the quarterback of Millwood. I think Destin Stewart ended up going to Hawaii to play football, was the Douglas quarterback. It was just a great place. And the venue has changed a lot. In 2013, Oklahoma City Public Schools allocated $9.7 million to renovate this stadium. And in 2015, they announced the Oklahoma City Energy FC professional soccer franchise signed a multi-year lease to play all their professional soccer games here at Taft Stadium. So, and I'm so glad we're able to keep this historic, stadium in pristine condition, keep it alive and well, because it's been a staple as far as when talking about sports venues in the state of Oklahoma. I really appreciate them accommodating us tonight and helping us out with our broadcast. But everyone, check out the video stream, KIMBFM.com, All City Sports YouTube link. Really easy. You can do it from your phone, and you can
very simple
watch the game and hear Taylor and I broadcast it. Beautiful. We are 9 minutes away from the beginning of this second half. I mean, the whole first quarter and the 80% of the second quarter, it was just a dog. Saw both teams go for it on fourth down. Sometimes they'd convert and sometimes they'd lose possession, but no Split, 2 on each side, 1 running back. Right next to Robert Imbro, the quarterback. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. Imbro bootlegs left, trying to find some room to run. Gets close to the first down marker. I think he got it.
That's the
no, that's the original line of scrimmage
yes.
marker. Okay. All right, so he looked like he got 7-8 yards. He was looking to throw the football, but had some pressure to his left. He was able to shake that and make some room to run. He got some positive yards, but it's 4th down and 10 now. And guess what? They're going for it. Shotgun formation. 5 receivers split. Peyton Ernest in motion. Robert Imbro, the only back in the backfield. Ball is snapped. He throws. Complete to Joe Washington. Oh, he fumbles. It's recovered by the Bears. John Marshall gets the ball.
Wow.
They are now right at midfield, right at their own 45-yard line, but you do not see Heritage Hall turn the ball over like that very often. They threw a comeback route. It was complete to Joe Washington. Then he was hit by a defender.
From behind, punched it out.
And coughed up the ball, and John Marshall got the fumble, recovered it, and now they're on offense. Wow, what a chain of events.
What? Yeah.
John Marshall
Indeed.
still has an 8-6 lead, just a 2-point lead, and now they're getting another possession on offense. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to T.J. Carter up the middle for maybe 4 yards, and then there's a flag on the play. Could be a hold.
That's in the area of Holden Swick.
We've got a banged-up Heritage Hall Charger as well.
And it is holding. It'll back them up 10.
Not what you want when you get a gift like that. The gift is, recovering the fumble. But then you turn around and have a holding penalty, so now that backs you up,
10 yards.
First and 20?
First and 20. Fortunately,
on their own 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Kane Donovan in at quarterback. 4 wide receivers split. Heritage Hall showing blitz. Looks like John Marshall's going to make an audible at the line of scrimmage, relays that info to his offensive lineman. Hands off to Carter, who goes outside the tackle for a short gain before he is tackled by Robert Imbro, who is the quarterback for Heritage Hall, but he also plays defense. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a football player.
Yeah, he is indeed. That's why I want to see him when they get the ball back.
He's playing safety.
Yeah, he's not afraid to hit people.
Shotgun formation for John Marshall, 2nd and 14 on their own 40. 4 receivers split. Heritage Hall looks to be blitzing up the middle. Ball is snapped. They do blitz. Donovan completes it over the middle to Bryce Stevens for about 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 maybe. Threw a perfect slant to Bryce Stevens right over the middle. Caught it in stride. Shotgun formation. They're going to give the ball off to T.J. Carter up the middle. I think he got it.
I think he has it too. It's real close. It's right on the line.
There was 3rd and 4, and I think they got 5.
They're talking it over.
Yep,
they're moving the chains.
They're giving him the first down. So first down, John Marshall. They are moving the football at will right now. Head coach Jeff Horrocks doing a really good job of play calling right now. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. 1 running back in the backfield to the right of Donovan. Ball is snapped. Donovan's going to run the option. He pitches to Carter. Shakes one guy, but then gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage by a bunch of Heritage Hall Chargers. It's going to be about 1, maybe 2-yard loss. The Charger defense just read that offense like a children's book.
All the way, the whole defense moved to the left.
And they knew exactly when he was going to pitch that ball to Carter. Okay, so now it's 2nd and 11 for the John Marshall Bears. 4 receivers split, 2 on each side of the ball, one running back. Donovan gets the snap, looks to throw, bounces out left, throws inside for a complete for about 5 yards before he's tackled. Not sure exactly who caught the ball for John Marshall, but good enough for a 5-yard gain. It's going to be about 3rd and 6.
That was number 10.
Let's see. Number 10 for John Marshall is Deshaun Jackson, junior wide receiver for the Bears. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short side. Has 1 running back in the backfield to the right of Donovan, the quarterback. Heritage Hall showing blitz. Ball is snapped. Donovan looks to throw quick, complete. Good enough for a first down to Bryce Stevens right over the middle. They've thrown that slant to the middle of the field and completed it several times tonight. And they do right there. Good enough for a John Marshall first down. They've got a 2-point lead right now, 8-6 over Heritage Hall. Jeff Horrocks, head coach for John Marshall, sending in the call. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. 1 running back. Stevens in motion. Lined up in the slot, ball snap. Donovan looks to throw. Throws deep, but way overthrown. Every now and then, John Marshall will try to go big, and I don't blame him because they've got the skill position players to do it. I mean, his wide receiver is going to play SEC football as a wide receiver. Will play on Saturdays.
That's impressive.
As of right now, every kid can change their minds. You know, there's a lot of people committed that aren't actually going to go. They may change their mind on signing day. We've seen it happen.
We have a little conversation on the field, I think. I think they're just switching out the ball.
Yeah, we could possibly see a ball switch here. Four receivers split, 2 on each side. Kane Donovan getting the call at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and then we got the ref.
Making some adjustments here. Ball is snapped. Donovan looks to throw. Gets sacked by River Faulkner for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Blitz right up the middle. Just shot the gap and hit him in stride. That's going to be a big loss for the John Marshall Bears, and great defensive play by sophomore linebacker, number 1, River Faulkner. Unbelievable defensive play. Now it's 3rd and 19 for the John Marshall Bears.
Boy, that was a great time to call the blitz switch.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set, 1 running back. Got 4 receivers split out wide. Ball is snapped. Donovan throws. Complete. No, it's not complete. Hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. Number 10, Deshaun Jackson, who's played very well tonight, and just kind of has a brain fart. Probably thought about what he was going to do with the football instead of actually concentrating on the catch itself. That's going to be 4th and 19 for the John Marshall Bears. I would be surprised if they didn't punt here.
Yeah, now the Heritage Hall Chargers went for it in this area before. I think it was just 4th and 10, though, as opposed to 4th and 19. But I would try to flip the field, Swick, as much of a battle as it's been tonight and as well as your defense has played. I'd make them march the entire length of the field.
Yeah. Someone asked me if, I was allowed to say brain fart. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's allowed, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Alec. Yeah, that's allowed. We kind of do what we want up here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, 4th and 19, and we are having a powwow among the referees.
Embro's on the ground.
Oh, Embro. Oh, my goodness. He's been playing safety as well as quarterback. So he's been playing both sides, and he's been playing safety on this possession. and it looks like he's banged up. You know what? We're going to take a really quick break. Let's take a really quick commercial break, and then we'll come back and find out what happened with Robert Imbro, the quarterback and safety for the Heritage Hall Chargers. You've been listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
$30,000 in paybacks with PayMe checking. Get paid instead of paying. Communication Federal Credit Union. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
And we're back. John Marshall is punting the football, 4th and 19, and they're going to get pretty good field position. Is that going to be down?
At the 1.
At the 1-yard line. What a play by the special teams punt team for the John Marshall Bears. That's going to be –
oh, the ref's going to say they touched it a little sooner than that.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, I mean, that's still really tough. It may not be on the 1-yard line, but it's under the 5. Unbelievable special teams play by the John Marshall Bears. Shotgun formation for Heritage Hall. 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line. So who is in at quarterback? Can you see his number? Is it Liam Burton?
16.
They run a speed option, and he is tackled for a loss. That is that's Will Pake. Will Pake.
Or 18.
I thought his name.
Sorry.
I thought his name was.
Swick.
Oh, was it 18?
It's 18.
Okay, I thought his name was Alec, but usually those people don't play football
Jordan
well.
Harris.
Jordan Harris is in at quarterback for Heritage Hall. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. They're going to hand off. No, it's a safety.
Or did he fumble?
They ran a speed option. The read option. They faked the handoff, and the quarterback bootlegged it outright, and he was tackled. I think that's a safety, ladies and gentlemen. If not, they're going to give it to him at the 1-yard line. So, no, that is not a safety.
That's a terrible
They
call,
said
Swick.
he got outside. He made some forward progress. They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and long at the half-yard line.
And Heritage Hall needs to just
Are you sure that's not 16? That's 18? Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. Heritage Hall gets the ball, hands off up the middle. Big yards, 20. Oh, my gosh, a 20-yard gain.
It is 16.
Okay, it's 16. That was Will Pake. And, my goodness, he handed off at the perfect time, and that hole just opened up majorly. And who was running? Who ran the football?
That was number 6, wasn't it?
That was Gavin Freeman. Okay, they gave the ball to Gavin Freeman, who ran for 20 yards real quick. Right up the gut. My goodness. 1st and 10, Heritage Hall, now at the 20-yard line. Will Pake in at quarterback now. He hands the balls off. No, he's going to keep it. Quarterback bootleg sweep. He's got close. Oh, my goodness. He was making guys miss left and right. He got about an 8-yard gain. He is short of the first down, but he made some positive yardage. Okay, they're going to mark him down at the 6 after a 7-yard gain. Okay. 2nd and 3 at their own 27-yard line. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Heritage Hall has the football. Down by 2 points. Will Pake going to hand off up the gut.
He's tackled in the
backfield. I think that was handed off to Gavin Freeman, but that was well read by the John Marshall defense. He made a great play in the backfield.
That's going to make it 3rd and long. Like we said, You got to win this third down battle if you want to come home with the W tonight.
That's right. Shotgun formation. New quarterback for Heritage Hall. 3rd and 6. Ball is snapped. Pake throws, completes. Got the first down. Did he get it?
I think he did. He was tackled right at the
They
chains.
threw kind of a wide receiver screen to the short side of the field. The receiver caught it and immediately went up the field, and I think he got past that first down marker before going out of bounds.
The whole chain gang got tackled, y'all.
That's right.
Think it
you
broke.
Got to watch out. The chain gang does get
think he
get
broke the
tackled
sticks.
sometimes.
They've got to fix the sticks.
We've got a timeout by John Marshall. We're going to take a really quick timeout as well. We've got a minute left in the third quarter, but so just hang with us. Heritage Hall is starting to move the football a little bit. They've got their backup quarterback in. We need to get some information on their starter, Robert Imbro, who kind of got banged up on playing defense last possession. So Heritage Hall is trying to make do with their backup quarterback, but they're moving the football. So stay with us. We've got a whole nother storyline to be told. So stick around. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers, right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM.
Orthopedic injuries happen when you're active, not when you're just sitting at a desk. That's why you need access to injury care 24/7, and it's now available at the Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at the SSM Health St. Anthony Healthplex in North OKC. Walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com/injury clinic. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, now you can skip the ER, but not the expertise at the 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
And we're back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers and Communication Federal Credit Union, right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, KINB. And big shout out to everyone listening online at KINBFM.com. Make sure you log on to KINBFM.com. Click on the All City Sports YouTube app. I'm sorry, the All City Sports YouTube link. And then, boom, you've got the video stream. Watching the game live and listening to Taylor and I do the live broadcast. We had a timeout on the play. We've got an 8-6 ball game. John Marshall, who has only won once out of the past 10 meetings with Heritage Hall, is leading this game 8-6. They've got a 2-point lead with about a minute left in this third quarter. Both teams match up tremendously well. It's a battle of execution and will at this point. Heritage Hall is going to have a 1st and 10 situation on their own 31-yard line. Number 16, Will Pake, is the backup quarterback. He's a 6'3", 170-pound junior. Robert Imbro kind of got banged up.
Hey, Robert just stepped back in, though.
Oh, Robert Imbro is back in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to number 1, River Faulkner, who bounces out left, gets about a 12-yard gain before he is tackled by the John Marshall Bears. That's good enough for a first down for the Chargers. River Faulkner plays a variety of positions, but they just gave him the ball for a draw, but then he bounced outside the tackle along the sidelines. Good enough for a first down and a 12-yard gain. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Robert Imbro is back in at quarterback. 3 receivers split. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Gavin Freeman up the middle, who gets about 10, 40, 30, 25. No, that was River Faulkner. My goodness, he had a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, 35,
that was 35-yard run by River Faulkner with the draw. They've been successful running that play tonight. And we've got a holding call on Heritage Hall, so it's coming back.
Yeah, but since that's a spot penalty, it's still going to make it where it's short yardage situation, Swick. Look at that.
But that is a 20-yard difference, though.
I agree, but you still got a good odds of keeping the chains moving.
Yeah, it's not as bad as what you think.
It's not as bad as 2nd and 20. You
okay,
got
so
2nd and 2 here.
So the ball's on the 49. It's going to be 1st down and 2 due to the spot foul. Shotgun formation.
Oh, they're giving them the 1st down.
Oh, first. What is going on here?
Never seen that.
We're having some confusion. I think we've got some scoreboard confusion. I think we've got a chain gang confusion.
It's just supposed to be 1st and 2 is the deal. That's the deal. They had the downage wrong. Oh, now they switched it back to 2nd. There we go. 1st and 2.
Shotgun formation, ball is snapped. They're going to fake the handoff. Ambrose going to throw deep. He's got a man. Incomplete. Oh, so close. He was going to throw to Gavin Freeman along the sidelines.
Or even if you're refinancing.
That's a great job by the defender of using the sideline there as an extra defender and ran him out of bounds.
Yes, he did. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2 on the 49-yard line. Odd chain of events here. This drive has been kind of confusing, but we're making headway. 2nd down and 2. Heritage Hall on offense. They're down by 2. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers split. Ambrose still in at quarterback. Hands off to River Faulkner up the middle. Good enough for 1st down and gets about 8 more yards. So Heritage Hall has found some rhythm here. 11 seconds. Okay, they stopped the clock. No, the clock is going to keep going. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the ball is snapped. Oh, are they going to call halftime? Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a halftime. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Okay. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Heritage Hall is moving the football. They're down by 2. It's 8-6. John Marshall, stay with us. I think we're in for a very, very entertaining 4th quarters, ladies and gentlemen. Do not move. Do not touch that dial. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
You can buy with car loan confidence because we get it. Getting a car and truck loan from the one you trust is how TFCU helps you keep moving forward. With Tinker Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
And we're back. Welcome to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers and Communication Federal Credit Union. We are about to start this 4th quarter between Heritage Hall and John Marshall, live from Taft Stadium. We're right here in the heart of Oklahoma City. We are flipping sides of the field, but not by much because we're right here in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
8-6 lead. John Marshall leading Heritage Hall by 2 points, but Heritage Hall has the football, and they've got some rhythm here on this possession. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 2 running backs. Robert Imro gets the snap and hands off to River Faulkner right up the gut for about 5 yards. Going to be really close to the mid marker between the first down markers. 11:43 left in this football game. Heritage Hall is, getting positive yards every single play. Robert Imbro had to sit out a series due to injury, but now he is back, overcoming it. 3 receivers set. He hands off to Faulkner up the middle again, short of the first down, maybe 3, possibly 4 yards. Now, they've been giving the ball to Jaden Williams a lot in the first half. We haven't seen him as much in the second half. Makes me think, how healthy he is.
I think they're just going with the hot hand here, Swick.
3rd down and 3 for Heritage Hall. They're looking to get 9 feet here and convert this into a first down. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Faulkner up the middle. Did he get the first down?
It looks like he's going to be short to me, Swick.
I think he's short as well, Taylor.
That defensive line's just getting excellent penetration.
And that is just a play killer when your nose guard gets that far in the backfield. And I think it's going to be 4th and short.
This has been 4-down territory for them all night, though.
Yeah, you got to go for it. You're down in the 4th quarter. Heritage Hall has got to get this first down. Shotgun formation. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 on each side of Embro. Ball is snapped. He throws, completes to Joe Washington for a first down.
Yeah, I think the ball come out. They're either going to say incomplete or it's got to be a fumble. They're going to say incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Big stop there for the
Bears.
Bears.
That was 4th down, so that's a turnover now. John Marshall now takes over on offense. Unbelievable.
Well, that defensive line has been getting such great penetration on the run that it kind of scared the Chargers into having to go with a little quick pass there. Should have been caught.
Shotgun formation now for John Marshall. They've got a 2-point lead with under 10 minutes to play. They got a 2-point lead and the ball. Kane Donovan still in a quarterback. Gets the ball, hands off to T.J. Carter. There is a flag on the field. He got a 6-yard gain, but it is coming back.
That's got to be holding, Swick.
It's got to be.
Right there at the line of scrimmage.
Let's give another shout-out to Communication Federal Credit Union. Communication Federal Credit Union has branches in Oklahoma and are committed to providing the best overall value of financial products and services available to their customers. Join Communication Federal Credit Union today. That is going to be what, 1st and 20?
Yes.
1st down and 20 for the John Marshall Bears. They're going backwards. They have a 2-point lead and the football, but are putting themselves in tough situations by getting holding penalties. They're getting positive yards, but they're just committing penalties, and it's moving them back. Shotgun formation. Kane Donovan gets the ball, hands off to Carter up the middle. He's got room to run, 35-yard line, and he's tackled. He gets there quick, but Heritage Hall did a pretty good job keeping contained there.
That was a shoestring tackle, though. He almost broke that second level there. They're going to want to surround him a little quicker on this next one.
2nd and 15. Kane Donovan relaying the play to the offensive lineman. It's a no-huddle spread. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. And he does. He's got Bryce Stevens and he overthrows him. So close. Just off the fingertips of Bryce Stevens, the University of Arkansas commit.
Just barely overthrew him, if that.
Thank you guys for listening to tonight's broadcast. Make sure you check out KINBFM.com. Click on the All City Sports YouTube link, and then boom, you're witnessing the video stream live right on your screen. You'll be able to watch the game and listen to Taylor and I broadcast it live. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 13 for John Marshall. Kane Donovan gets the snap. Hands off to Devin Johnson up the middle. Gets about 4 yards. It's going to be 4th and probably 9, 4th and 8 maybe.
Yeah, and they're bringing out the punt team, Swick.
Yeah, they're going to punt the football unless they go for the fake, which we have seen them do before earlier in this game in the first half.
Was a little
but it was
shorter.
it was a 4th and 1 instead of a 4th and 9. But Devin Johnson is the punter right now. And he does fake. He's trying to run, and he's tackled by Heritage Hall for a loss. Yeah. That's going to give the ball back to Heritage Hall and put them in prime field position to try and take the lead of this game. That was a huge defensive play by the Heritage Hall Chargers. They really put the rush on Devin Johnson, the punter. He decided not to punt, but instead chose to run it, and he regretted it because he did not get the first down. Now Heritage Hall is going to take over on downs, 1st and 10 on the John Marshall 31-yard line. Robert Imbro back in at quarterback. He hands off to River Faulkner, who jumps right over the line of scrimmage before he is popped. They might give him forward progress, but I think they're going to just mark him right at the line of scrimmage, probably 2nd down and 10. No, they are going to give him a yard. 2nd and 9. Under 8 minutes to play in this game. Still an 8-6 score. John Marshall has a 2-point lead, but they're on defense trying to stop Heritage Hall from scoring right now. Shotgun formation. Ball is fumbled, but it's picked up by Robert Imbro, and he's immediately sacked. He fumbled the snap, but was able to recover, and he was immediately tackled by the John Marshall Bears. That's going to be 3rd and a loss for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Not what you want when you're trying to come back to retake this lead. Unbelievable.
No, he just never had the snap, though.
So it's going to be 3rd and 14.
They're honestly lucky to get back on top of that, the way that defensive line has penetrated them tonight.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set, 2 to each side. Ball is snapped. Embro's looking to
We got a false start here.
They called the play dead and a false start on John Marshall. I think there was an offensive lineman that just went just a little bit. That's going to back him up.
Make a 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20 now.
So it's 3rd and 20. Heritage Hall is having to work for this first down.
We got to believe the Chargers are in 4-down territory again.
They are. They're running out of time. They're down by 2 with under 7 minutes to play, but they've got the football, 3rd and 19. Robert Imbro, the quarterback, looking to throw, gets the snap, throws a middle screen to Gavin Freeman, who gets hit right in the middle of the field. I think it's going to be a loss of yards.
They read middle screen all day.
Yeah, they knew it right exactly from the start. Let's see, 4th down and 21.
Yeah.
4th down and 21, and they're going to have to go for it, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Looks like they're going for it. I mean, under 6 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. 4th and 21, Heritage Hall trying to get 22 yards to convert this first down. And they're going deep. Imbro throws long. He's got a receiver. Incomplete. Thought he might have had a little bit of a push-off by that wide receiver, but he wasn't able to reel it in.
Yeah, I don't know if there was enough field on that side anyways. But like you said, I was surprised not to see a flag for the push-off at least. But
so now John Marshall will take over on offense. Again, John Marshall up 8-6 with 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in this game. They would like nothing better than to put some more points on the board and increase this deficit. And then Heritage Hall, they'd love nothing more than to get this ball back and try and score and take the lead in this game. But John Marshall has the football. Ball is snapped. Carter up the middle. He is tackled for a loss by the Heritage Hall Chargers, and I don't think John Marshall is too worried about the clock. If anything, they want to get this thing ticking.
That's for sure.
2nd down and 10. T.J. Carter got right back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to give him a 1-yard loss, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Kane Donovan still in at quarterback. Gets the ball, hands off to Carter, who bounces outside the tackle for about 4 to 5 yard gain before he is tackled by the Heritage Hall Chargers. We'll see exactly where they mark this football. But it's on the 46, 3rd down and 6 for the John Marshall Bears, but they are letting this clock just milk.
They'd really like to get a first down,
They
though,
do
to
not,
keep it moving.
They do not want to give the ball back to Heritage Hall and give them a chance to win. Shotgun formation. Hands off to Carter up the middle. He's got it. 40,
and more,
35, 30, 30, 25.
It took like 4 people to take him down, Swick.
Unbelievable run up the middle by T.J. Carter, the running back for John Marshall. That's a big play. That not only gives them the first down, but that might put them in the red zone. The ball is now on the 25-yard line. Under 4.5 minutes to play, John Marshall has the football and is driving, and they've got a 2-point lead. They'd love nothing more than to put a nail in this coffin and score right now. Shotgun formation, they're going to give it to Carter up the gut again. 20-yard line, 15, 10, makes one man miss, gets tackled at the 5. Another first down for the John Marshall Bears. They are moving the football at will right now.
That was an impressive run.
Unbelievable chain of events by the John Marshall offense.
I'd feed him one more time, Swick.
You run that play until they stop you is
exactly
my mindset. Coach Jeff Horrock sending in the call. Kane Donovan relaying the information to the offensive lineman. Got one running back in motion. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to Johnson up the middle. He's going to bounce it outside. That's touchdown. Touchdown, John Marshall. Number 1, Devin Johnson. Might as well. He didn't even get touched. He just bounced to the outside of the tackle. It was wide open. He walked into the end zone. It is now 14-6. John Marshall is leading this football game. They've beat Heritage Hall once since 2009, and they have a great opportunity to finally get another victory here tonight.
We're getting to see the old swinging gate.
Swinging gate.
Swick.
Extra point or 2-point conversion. Looks like it's going to be 2-point conversion. It'll be interesting how they defend it. They're going to okay, that was a quarterback draw out of the swinging gate.
And he
doesn't usually work, and it did not on that play either.
Well, especially if you fall before you catch the snap.
Well,
there.
why you would want to run a quarterback sneak with one center in front of you, I'll never know. I'll never know. But it is 14-6. John Marshall is leading this football game with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Heritage Hall is going to have an opportunity to tie this football game with under 4 minutes to play. Do not go anywhere. This is why it's the high school game of the week. You're listening to it right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers and Communication Federal Credit Union.
Seems like every game and app and service wants to charge you a fee. Monthly fee, usage fee, delivery fee. So how about a checking account that pays you, huh? Then remember this. You get paid on every Visa debit transaction with PayMe Checking from Communication Federal Credit Union. Online, in apps, or in stores. Last year, our members earned over $240,000 in paybacks with PayMe Checking. Get paid instead of paying. Communication Federal Credit Union. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. John Marshall marched down the field and finally scored with a 5-yard touchdown run to Devin Johnson. That increases their lead to 8. It is now 14-6. John Marshall on top of Heritage Hall. But John Marshall's going to kick the football to Heritage Hall, and they're going to have an opportunity to put together a drive and possibly tie this football game up. The kick is up, and it goes right to Gavin Freeman. He gets to the 35, the 40. And he bounces outside. It's going to finally get tackled. I think they're going to give it to him right at the 40-yard line for forward progress. He tried to make some things happening. So Heritage Hall is going to take over on offense. Their quarterback, Robert Imbro, is still in the game. He had to leave for a little bit to assess an injury, but now he is back into the game, and now is a crucial time. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game, and they need to score now and convert the 2-point conversion to put it into overtime. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand off to number 26 up the middle for about 3 yards. I think that's KJ Evans. Yeah, that's KJ Evans, who's had a phenomenal day on defense for the Chargers. But right there, he was playing the running back position, was able to get 3 yards. It's now 2nd and 7 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Time is of the essence. Imbro looks to throw. Complete over the middle. 40.
Gets a
35.
block.
30. And he chose not to go out of bounds. He tried to cut back up into the field. We've got a flag. But what the significance of that is if he went out of bounds, it would have stopped the clock. But he chose to cut back up into the field, got tackled. Big play for the Heritage Hall Chargers, exactly what you want. Converted the first down, but we're trying to figure out what the penalty is. Offside. Okay, it's
yeah, that's going to be against the wide receiver. When he got up, he was a little physical after that tackle.
So that's unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah, on the wide receiver.
Oh, my goodness. That is just.
Yeah, so
I bet head coach Brett Bogert is pissed.
Well, and if you're that player, you already made the boneheaded mistake of not running out of bounds, and then you get upset and about 2 people tackling you after you chose not to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, buddy.
Come on. So what is the down and distance here now that so it's going to be 1st and 10, right? Or is that all coming back?
Yeah, no, they'll give him the first down, and then they're going to give him the penalty, so it'll be 1st and 25.
Oh, my goodness.
Or no, 1st and 10. You're right.
But they're going to bring the ball back from the 32 to the 40.
Yes.
Okay, so 1st and 10 in John Marshall territory on the 45. Heritage Hall is trying to make their way upfield. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers split. They're going to hand off up the middle. 40, 35, 30. He's still going 25. Close to the 20. The running back was just simply refusing to be tackled. He was hit by several John Marshall Bears, but was never able to be brought down until he got to the 21-yard line. It's 1st down and 10 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. What a run by their running back.
Tough run.
4 wide receivers split, shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Jaden. No, quarterback sneak. Robert Imbro is tackled for a loss. He tried to bounce it outside, but was quickly wrapped up by a John Marshall Bear defender.
Yeah, that was number 7. Adrian King. He was not going to let Imbro bounce that out.
Clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. We're under 2 minutes left in this game. Heritage Hall is trying to tie this football game up. Ball is snapped. Imbro looks to throw and does complete. the 10-yard line, and he doesn't get out of bounds, but he does get tackled at the 9.
Oh, he gives it to him. He gives him the out of bounds there, Swick.
Oh, they get.
Yeah, they've been generous on that side of the ball.
Wow, that's impressive. So that stops the clock. So it's a minute 38 exactly.
Need to update your career skills? Metro Technology.
1st and 10 on the 9-yard line. And we've got a timeout called by Heritage Hall. They are in goal line territory. They're down by 8 with a minute 37 left. They need to score. Do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is drama that you don't want to miss out. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Need to update your career skills? Metro Technology Centers has the training you need to gain a competitive edge. Metro Tech has hundreds of short-term and online training courses, such as eye care optics, Excel 2019, cleat certifications, certified nurse aide, medical coding, IT certifications, and more. Earn certifications and licenses from industry experts at Metro Tech. For a better future and better career, come to the best at Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
There we go.
And we're back. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand the ball off right up the middle on 1st and 9. He is tackled after a 2-yard gain. But that is going to get the clock running. 2nd and 9 on the 6. Heritage Hall is close. They must score if they want to stay in this ball game. Robert Imbro to the right, runs to the right for a quarterback sweep, is tackled right at the 5. Under a minute left in the game. Is that another timeout? We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. We do have a timeout by John. No, I'm sorry. Heritage Hall is called timeout. They're on the John Marshall 5. They've got 5 yards to go. They got to get in the pay dirt if they want to keep this thing going. And not only do they have to score a touchdown, but they have to convert the 2-point conversion to tie this ball game up. John Marshall is up 14-6. But Heritage Hall is really close, Taylor. Really close to scoring.
They're knocking on that door right now, so I'm intrigued to see if they have their next 2 plays.
What a ball game we've seen tonight. There's been a lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of big plays, and we have come to the nitty-gritty now.
Yep.
If Heritage Hall wants to keep this thing going and have an opportunity to put this game into overtime, they have to score in these next 2 downs. It's 3rd and 5. They have 3rd down and 4th down to get a touchdown, and then they're going to have to convert the 2-point conversion to tie this ball game up. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation, Robert Imbro in at quarterback for Heritage Hall. 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to get the ball, hand off to the running back, and he's going to be stifled at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down. I'm not sure where they're going to actually spot it, but they're not.
Looks like the 3.
The 3. It's going to be 4th and 3. 28 seconds left in the game. Are they going to call a timeout? There is a timeout, and we're going to take one, too. 4th and 3. Right close to scoring for Heritage Hall. Down by 8. They're really close. Really close. You know what? We're going to stay right here. We're not going to take a break. 24 seconds left in this game. down by 8. They're on the 3-yard line. Who wants it most? Ball game right here.
What do you do? Do you hand it off to one of your running backs?
I think you run a slant.
It in Imbro's hands?
No, I think you run a slant and hit Joe Washington. That's what I would do.
He's usually Mr. Reliable.
I mean, John Marshall has done a great job kind of.
They've stopped the run
right here. And, possibly think about River Faulkner. I mean, they've got a bunch of players. Who do you want to give it to? 4th and 3. This is the ball game. Are they going to score? Ball is snapped. Option, tosses it, touchdown, Heritage Hall. They ran a speed option to the left, to the wide side of the field. They faked the handoff, but then tossed it to Gavin Freeman.
He had 3 men to beat, but they did a poor job of waiting for him to get to them instead of going and tackling them.
He cut up good enough for a touchdown. So now it's 14-12 with 19 seconds left. But Heritage Hall has to convert this 2-point conversion if they want to go to overtime.
Maybe we'll see the slant here.
This is the ball game right here. Are we gonna go to overtime and see this game continue, or is John Marshall gonna stamp a victory on this game right now? This is the ball game. Double tight, 2 tight ends set. Robert Imbro is under center. Gavin Freeman is motioning. No, they fumbled the snap. They fumbled the snap. John Marshall wins the game.
Wow.
Unbelievable. They're going to take over. Well, actually, okay. Heritage Hall is going to have an opportunity to kick an onside kick because there is 19 seconds left. But Heritage Hall just had an opportunity to tie the football game, fumbled the snap. They're going to kick an onside and have an opportunity to recover, but it looks like John Marshall's going to get this. John Marshall, that is unbelievable. You just don't see that. You just don't see that often.
But we see a lot of the game. It's always done in shotgun, and we talked about this last week that a lot of these quarterbacks are a lot more uncomfortable once they have to get down under center in these short goal line formations. And look what happens when you take less and less snaps under center.
Right. It is 14-12. John Marshall has a 2-point lead. They put their hands team out onto the field because Heritage Hall is going to kick an onside here. If Heritage Hall recovers, they're going to have right around 15 seconds to score.
Yeah.
But we'll see if they recover. This is big. Kick is up.
Good bounce.
It is a good bounce, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that means John Marshall is going to take over on offense, and we're going to see him in victory formation.
What a game, Swick. What a game.
John Marshall's going to come away with a victory. This is their first victory over Heritage Hall since 2009. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, finally getting that monkey off your back. Finally getting a W over the powerhouse program of Heritage Hall. Pretty remarkable. We talked about head coach Jeff Horrocks before the game and, talked about some of the changes he's implemented in this program on such short notice, on such tough circumstances in the era that we're in right now in society. Unbelievable game. The John Marshall, and they have got the Gatorade on head coach Jeff Horrocks. Unbelievable rivalry victory by the John Marshall Bears. They have beaten the Heritage Hall Chargers 14-12 on this beautiful Friday night here in Oklahoma City at Taft Stadium. Unbelievable game, unbelievable broadcast. Stick around. We've got our post-game show coming up next. We'll talk about what's next for both teams, John Marshall and Heritage Hall. We'll recap the game. We've got Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue player of the game. We've got a lot to cover still, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. Unbelievable night of football. Thank you for tuning in to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio. Sponsored by Communication Federal Credit Union and Metro Technology Centers right here.